This dress watch from Grand Seiko is truly something else. Welcome back to the channel for Right Time Watches here in Denver, Colorado. The watch we're looking at today is an absolute beauty in my opinion. Even though it comes in a little bit small for my own wrist, I absolutely love this watch. The case shape and design is gorgeous, and of course, coming from Grand Seiko, it's built and finished to an extremely high standard. Before we dig into all those details though, we'll invite you to subscribe to our channel so you catch all of our upcoming videos on watches like this one.
This watch is 37.3 millimeters in diameter with 44.3 millimeter lug to lug. It's just 11.6 millimeters thick and powered by a 9S64 manual wind caliber. This elegance format has become a bit of a mainstay for the brand, with a few other special limited editions coming out with the same case and movement inside. But in this instance, we've got the amazing blue USA exclusive. The blue color on this dial is inspired by the feathers of the Oruri Songbird. This bird migrates from Southeast Asia to the mountains of Japan and has become a favorite of the brand, and that's why they took inspiration for this particular model. The case design of this watch calls back to the early heritage of Grand Seiko from the 1960s, and it definitely has that vintage flair, but it still feels very modern and classic. I'm in love with the high-polished nature of this watch. The hands, indices, and case itself are all beautifully finished in classic Japanese Zaratsu finish. It looks so good when catching reflections of light and really looks like $1,000,000, even though this is a relatively affordable piece from Grand Seiko. At $4,600 US with this level of finishing, you really will enjoy this timepiece if you decide to add it to your own collection. I love the sunray finish of the dial, and I think the box cut sapphire is a perfect fit. I think being in the elegance collection is absolutely spot on. This is a beautifully elegant wristwatch and will look great in many different occasions, especially as a dress watch. Speaking of, we've got a beautiful brown alligator leather strap, which comes in at 19 millimeters and has a beautiful vintage styled Grand Seiko signed buckle. I like this older font. I think it's a great accent. The incredible craftsmanship continues as you flip this watch over and you get a look at the magnificent 9S64 manual wind caliber produced in-house by Grand Seiko. The finishing is spectacular, the accuracy, everything you'd expect, being around -5 to +3 seconds per day, and of course the power reserve of 72 hours will leave nothing wanting. On the wrist, for my particular wrist, this one is a little bit small. Although if I'm wearing it as a true dress watch, I could possibly get away with it, but this 37mm case would be a great fit for someone with a smaller wrist. This watch and the others like it from Grand Seiko are such magnificent dress watches, and I'm really impressed at the broad spectrum that the brand is able to cover. I've got an amazing sports piece from them, and they go all the way down to this beautiful dress side of the collecting community. I think that's super impressive and fun.
I know I'm a little bit biased when it comes to Grand Seiko wristwatches, because in my eyes they can very nearly do no wrong, but this one is absolutely beautiful, and I think you'd be hard-pressed to find much to complain about. If you'd like to purchase this watch or any of our others, please visit us online at righttime.com or give us a call. We're always happy to help. As always, thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll see you next time at Right Time.